Let's face it, while CVTs are growing in popularity for fuel efficiency, most drivers worry about their costly failures and odd driving experience. Meanwhile, traditional automatics and manuals are vanishing fast. You could be losing your chance to buy a car that skips CVTs altogether. Today, we'll be looking at 15 reliable cars that still do not use a CVT. So if you're looking for a car with a raw engine feel, stick around till the end. Number 15. Mazda 6. Kicking off our list is the Mazda 6, a sedan that proves family cars don't have to be boring. And more importantly, it proves you don't need to settle for a CVT. Instead, Mazda equipped it with a 6-speed automatic or a slick 6-speed manual, both of which have aged gracefully. This car is one of those hidden gems where reliability meets driving enjoyment, and owners often brag about how little it costs to keep one running. Average maintenance hovers around $450 a year, which is impressively low for a midsize sedan. Number 14. 2024 Hyundai Elantra N. Now, if you're tired of sedans that feel like appliances, let's talk about the 2024 Hyundai Elantra N. Unlike the base Elantra models that use a CVT, the N version says forget that and sticks with a 6-speed manual, because manual transmission lovers demanded it. And trust me, that decision makes this car something special. Hyundai has been on a roll the last few years, but the N division is where they really shine. The Elantra N isn't just quick, it's built with durability in mind. Hyundai backs it with one of the best warranties in the business, which tells you they're confident in how this powertrain holds up. No CVT here. Instead, you get a proper transmission that feels engaging and is far less likely to give you headaches long term. What makes this car worth considering isn't just the performance, though. It's the fact that in a world where almost every compact car is moving to CVTs, Hyundai still gave buyers an option to row their own gears. Number 13. 2017 Lexus NX 200T. The Lexus NX 200T is a luxury crossover that quietly dodged the CVT craze, while everyone else in the segment jumped in head first. Instead of a rubber band transmission, Lexus gave this SUV a 6-speed automatic that's as smooth as it is dependable. And if you know anything about Toyota and Lexus, you already know these transmissions are built to last. This is a vehicle that combines Lexus comfort with Toyota toughness. Owners praise its long-term reliability, with many units crossing 150,000 miles without major transmission issues, something CVT owners can't always say. Plus, you get that upscale Lexus interior, refined ride quality, and the peace of mind that comes with Toyota engineering under the hood. Another reason the NX 200T deserves its spot? Value. Because it's a few years old, the used market is full of clean, well-kept examples at prices that make it an easy recommendation. Number 12. Mazda CX-9. The Mazda CX-9 is one of the most stylish 3-row SUVs of its time, and crucially, one that stuck with a conventional automatic transmission. Mazda's Skyactiv Drive 6-speed is a torque converter design, the kind that's been proven to handle heavy mileage without drama. No belts, no slipping, no expensive rebuilds every 80,000 miles like you see with some CVTs. What makes the CX-9 stand out is how it blends family-friendly practicality with Mazda's signature driving dynamics. This SUV doesn't wallow around like a boat. It actually feels composed and agile for its size. And with that traditional transmission, power delivery is smooth and predictable, giving you confidence whether you're hauling kids to soccer practice or cruising on the highway. Number 11. Toyota Tacoma. The Toyota Tacoma is a legend. Now, this is where Toyota shows its stubborn side in the best way possible. Trucks like the Tacoma have always avoided CVTs because Toyota knows truck buyers don't want them. Instead, you get a proper 5 or 6-speed automatic, or if you prefer, a manual gearbox. Both are about as bulletproof as you'll find in the pickup world. The Tacoma is famous for lasting forever. It's not uncommon to see these things hitting 300,000 miles with just routine maintenance. That kind of reputation is exactly why the Tacoma holds its value better than almost any other truck on the market, and the absence of a CVT only reinforces its appeal. You're not going to be stuck with a fragile transmission in a vehicle designed for hauling, towing, and off-road abuse. What's more, the 2015 model in particular sits in that sweet spot where you get modern comforts without the complexity of newer trucks. It's simple, rugged, and reliable. The kind of truck you buy once and keep for decades. Number 10. Mazda MX-5 Miata. The Mazda MX-5 Miata is a car that needs no introduction for enthusiasts. The Miata has built its reputation on being one of the most reliable and engaging sports cars money can buy. And part of that secret is Mazda's refusal to give it a CVT. Instead, you'll find a snappy 6-speed manual or a well-tuned 6-speed automatic, both of which have proven themselves over decades of refinement. Plus, it's pretty affordable to maintain. Average repair costs are surprisingly low, around $429 a year, which is shockingly affordable for a sports car. And unlike cars that rely on a CVT for efficiency, the Miata manages excellent gas mileage thanks to its lightweight design. It's a perfect balance: performance, efficiency, and long-term durability, all without sacrificing driving enjoyment. The MX-5 is also one of those cars that feels timeless. Whether you're carving back roads or just running errands, the transmission feels connected and responsive, not droning like a CVT. And because these gearboxes are conventional, they have the kind of lifespan that lets you confidently keep the car for decades if you choose. Number 9. 2024 Subaru WRX. The Subaru WRX is a rally-inspired sedan that still sticks to its roots with a manual transmission option. Now, Subaru does offer a CVT in some WRX trims, but here's the key. Most people overwhelmingly choose the 6-speed manual, and for good reason. It's more durable, more engaging, and doesn't suffer from the long-term reliability concerns that haunt Subaru's CVTs. The WRX has always been about confidence in all conditions. Its symmetrical all-wheel drive paired with a manual gearbox means you get a drivetrain that can handle rough winters, twisty back roads, or just the daily commute, without worrying about belt-driven failures. Subaru engines are built to take abuse, and when paired with the manual, the longevity factor goes way up compared to the CVT-equipped versions. Number 8. 2021 Kia Sportage. Kia built the Sportage as a compact SUV that stands out because it completely avoided CVTs. Instead, they went with tried-and-true 6-speed and 8-speed automatics, depending on the trim. That decision instantly made the Sportage more appealing for long-term owners who don't want to deal with CVT repairs down the road. Reliability has steadily improved for Kia over the years, and the Sportage is a great example of that progress. Backed by one of the best warranties in the industry, owners have plenty of reassurance. And unlike some rivals in the compact SUV market that switched to CVTs to squeeze out an extra mile or two per gallon, the Sportage didn't compromise. That means smoother driving, less noise, and most importantly, stronger longevity. On the used market, the Sportage is affordable, dependable, and easy to maintain. It's proof that you don't need a Toyota badge to get a reliable SUV that avoids CVTs entirely. Number 7. Honda Civic Si. The Honda Civic Si is one of the last affordable performance sedans to proudly say no to CVTs. Honda offers the regular Civic with a CVT, but the Si is manual only. And that's a huge win for anyone who wants long-term reliability along with a fun driving experience. The Si uses a 6-speed manual paired with a turbocharged engine, and this setup has earned a reputation for being both durable and rewarding. The Civic has always been known for its reliability, and the Si takes that same dependable DNA and adds some spice to it. You're not just avoiding CVT problems, you're getting a car that feels alive every time you shift gears. Affordable sedans with manuals are almost extinct, but Honda has kept the Si alive for enthusiasts who don't want to give up engagement for efficiency. And from a reliability standpoint, you're making the smart choice because Honda's CVTs, while better than most, still can't match the durability of this manual transmission. Number 6. Honda Odyssey. While most of the competition have experimented with CVTs, the Odyssey is one of the last cars that has stuck with a conventional 6-speed automatic, which has proven far more durable in the long run. The Odyssey has always had a reputation as the minivan that just keeps going. Families regularly put 200,000 miles or more on these vans, and the 2017 model is a standout because it hits the balance between modern tech and old-school reliability. You're getting features like rear seat entertainment, plenty of cargo space, and excellent safety ratings, all without worrying about the transmission failing halfway through the kid's high school years. Number 5. Toyota RAV4. The Toyota RAV4 is one of the best-selling vehicles in America, and for good reason. It's about as reliable as cars come. But here's the twist most people don't realize. Not every RAV4 is the same when it comes to transmissions. The hybrid trims use Toyota's eCVT setup, but the gas-only 2022 RAV4 models stick with a traditional 8-speed automatic. That's a crucial difference, because it means if you pick the right version, you're dodging the CVT altogether. This is the SUV that families buy when they don't want to think about replacing their car for the next 15 years. The 8-speed is smooth, durable, and proven to last hundreds of thousands of miles with minimal fuss. Pair that with Toyota's bulletproof 2.5-liter engine, and you've got a combination that's basically indestructible in the compact SUV world. The big takeaway? If you're shopping for a RAV4, do your homework. Skip the hybrid if you want to avoid the CVT altogether, and stick with the conventional gas trims. Number 4. Mazda CX-5. Now let's switch gears to a vehicle that blends style with substance. The 2018 Mazda CX-5. Mazda had every excuse to throw a CVT in this SUV to chase better fuel economy, but they didn't. Instead, they equipped it with their Skyactiv 6-speed automatic, a gearbox designed to be light, efficient, and most importantly, durable. What makes the CX-5 different is its personality. Most compact SUVs are appliances. They get you from point A to B with no emotion. But the CX-5 feels like Mazda poured a little sports car DNA into it. The steering is sharp, the ride is composed, and even though it's practical, it doesn't drive like a boring family hauler. The transmission is a big part of that, giving smooth, natural shifts without the rubber band sensation CVTs are infamous for. On the reliability front, the CX-5 punches well above its weight. Repair costs are modest, and owner satisfaction scores are high because the drivetrain doesn't come with hidden surprises. Number 3. Chevrolet Camaro. Now we've got something completely different, the Chevrolet Camaro. This is not a family car, not a commuter, but a proper muscle car. And in this world, CVTs have no business existing. Chevy gives you the choice between a manual and a conventional automatic, and both options are built to handle serious power. The Camaro represents a dying breed. Affordable American performance cars are vanishing, and if you want that raw mechanical feel without the filter of a CVT, this is one of your last chances. It's not just about speed, it's about confidence. The transmissions are robust enough to handle V6s, V8s, and everything in between without breaking a sweat, which means long-term reliability isn't a gamble. Here's the catch. The Camaro is leaving the market soon. That means if you've ever wanted one, now is the time to move. You're not just buying a car, you're buying a piece of history. And unlike so many vehicles in 2025, this one proudly avoids the CVT trend altogether. Number 2. 2021 Lexus ES 250. The 2021 iteration of the Lexus ES 250 has quietly become one of the most dependable non-CVT models out there. Instead of chasing efficiency with a CVT, Lexus gave this car an 8-speed automatic that feels both smooth and rock-solid reliable. The ES 250 is really balanced. You get all the luxury trimmings like plush interior, quiet cabin, and top-tier safety features, without having to compromise on durability. Lexus has built its reputation on long-lasting cars, and the ES is one of its crown jewels. It's the kind of sedan you buy if you want comfort now and confidence 10 years down the road. Number 1. BMW 3 Series. And finally, topping the list is the BMW 3 Series, the benchmark sports sedan and one of the last luxury cars still refusing to bow to the CVT trend. BMW equips the 3 Series with a ZF 8-speed automatic, widely regarded as one of the best transmissions in the industry. It's smooth when you want comfort, sharp when you want performance, and built to handle high mileage without the fragility of a CVT. The 3 Series earns its top spot not just because it avoids CVTs, but because it's the perfect example of why conventional transmissions matter. This car feels alive in your hands. Every shift has weight and purpose. Every drive feels precise, and you never get the disconnected droning experience that CVT owners complain about. Reliability ratings back it up too. BMW has refined this drivetrain for years, and the ZF transmission is praised across multiple brands for its durability. In 2025, the 3 Series isn't just a great buy, it's a statement. It's proof that some automakers still care about giving drivers a proper, reliable transmission. And as the industry marches towards CVTs and EVs, this may very well be the last of its kind. If you want a luxury sedan that blends performance, longevity, and confidence, the BMW 3 Series is the king of the non-CVT hill. So there it is, 15 reliable cars that prove you don't have to settle for a CVT. But make no mistake, these options are shrinking fast. Automakers are under pressure to chase efficiency, and that means CVTs are spreading. If you care about reliability, longevity, and the feel of a real transmission, now's the time to grab one of these cars. Because in a few years, this list might look a whole lot shorter.